What do you say to people who think there's an asterisk next to the Lakers championship because it was the bubble and COVID and stuff like that? What do you say to that?
I just think that it's a dumb thing to say because we actually still had to go play. And if another team would have won, nobody would have ever said, because it was in the bubble, they won.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We actually had to go out there during the toughest time in the history of our world. Like, this wasn't something that was just in America. This was a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
We're leaving our families, our kids. My son's mom had just passed a couple weeks before we had to go to the bubble. And, you know, for me, he wasn't even allowed to come in. So I had to, make that sacrifice and leave him, at home and, be there. And everybody had to make certain sacrifices. But it's like, it was tough. It was tough being away. No crowd, no people there in the stands. Everything that's going on in the world. We got the political stuff that's going on with who's about to be the next president, the George Floyd situation. So many things were happening.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people was looking at it like, we just got to go play basketball. But before that started, we was the number one team. Before we had to go on any break, we was the number one team, and we would have won regardless. So I think anybody else is just hating.
Were you involved in those conversations about not playing at all, right? Remember that happened?
I remember.
In the bubble?
I was. But I'm glad that I still played, obviously on the emotional side and, understand, what America is dealing with.
Right.
I felt like at that point we needed to focus on, trying to, help our country get better. But at the same time, winning a championship is hard. It's not that just simple.
Right. Certainly in a pandemic.
At any time, most people's favorite player in the world, Michael Jordan, played for 14 seasons. He has 6 championships. So for the other years, the greatest player in the world didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't win every year, but to get there, to win, it is extremely difficult. It doesn't matter if it's 1 million fans or no fans playing. You're still playing against professional athletes who are trying to win too.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.